So I take it you two didn't travel down together today?
Nah, not today, man, not today. Nah, obviously it was like, when you are travelling to a car, I know man want to go over the bars and everything else like that, because he's a courteous guy. He did say he would take man, you know, he's a good lad, but...
Oh, he said he'd take you today?
Yeah, it was being good, but like, do you know what? We have to sometimes separate, and plus I was going to come down with dialect and that and all sorts of just random travel arrangements, but yeah, maybe we could have even come down together, it wouldn't have been that much of a big deal. Would have made it more interesting, innit? Fuck it.
So when you travelled down together last time, were you discussing that you might be clashing this time?
Yeah, obviously the thought was there, because travelling down with him, I wanted him to win, obviously. I can't roll with a guy and then be like, oh, I hope he fucking loses, bro, innit? It's a bit like sideways, innit? But I was happy to clash either him or Timeless, man. I think their clash was good. I think Ceezar was more consistent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, take nothing away from Timeless.
Yeah, Timeless did really well, man. He had some bars. I think if maybe with a bit more like stage experience, his shit would have hit a bit better, which could have swayed the result a bit. But like, I think he did really well. So I was ready to clash either one of these guys, man. And obviously, you know what happened last time, Kids didn't come, so I got a bye there, but I think my bars obviously they'd said everything I needed to say. So today I was ready to clash either one of them. Ceezar's here now, so gonna get it on.
So how did you both feel about your battles from last time?
Yeah, a lot better, man. Obviously the first battle was against Pride D. I was a little bit ignorant towards that battle, like researching him, I weren't really feeling what he had, so I knew there was going to be no crowd, no wheel-ups, no DJ, so I rate a bit half-assed. But then he did his thing, and I was like, shit, I should have been a bit more prepared. So then with Timeless, I really went for it. And the battles just dropped. If you go check that, Ceezar versus Timeless, really good battle, back and forth, good energy. So I was happy with mine, yeah.
And what did you think about his bars in the smoking area?
Oh, it's crazy, man. On the night, the energy was massive. It was all feeling it. We had a few drinks, but I didn't realise the audio was going to come back so clean. You know what I mean? Like, shout to her, man. He's sick at it. It's a big edit.
He's part of the editing team these days. He's doing bits, man. He's doing graphics and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. Like all you lot were, I was standing in the outside of the crowd, and all you lot were going mental. And the whole time I was watching it, I was thinking this is gonna be a bitch to edit because of the stopping and the starting and this and that. But yes, how did you feel watching it back? Because obviously when you spat it, you were like, I'll spit it, but maybe we won't use it.
Mine was literally just because of like a tactical standpoint of like the clashing thing and so on. Like, because he didn't come that time, I didn't want it to be a case of like, I've ripped the bars now and then he's going to come out with some mad excuse and say he still wants to do the clash, and then I'm going to put the bars out. I'd rather just actually clash man and murk man rather than spit to the camera. But with that being said, like, I was very happy with how it come out. One of the best clashes I've ever been a part of, because you don't need to listen to the other guy, you know what I mean? It's just my bars throughout, you know what I mean? So
I did make Kiz aware of it. I said to Kiz, have you heard this? And he said he'd not. So I sent him the link and he was like, no, that is sick. He didn't try downplay it. He said sick. He said let Zen know as well. He said he did say, like Ceezar tells Zen on the night that I'm not fully rated, and now he went in.
Because this is not what you expect. Obviously, when you were coming down all this way, you come from further north than where he was coming down from, so you don't expect to get no-showed.
Yeah, of course. That was the first time I've been battling like 10 years, bro, and I've never been no-showed, not once. Not once did anyone no-showed.
And you knew it was happening before I did. You came up to me and said, this guy ain't coming. And I said, no, he is. And then he didn't come.
Because, you know, I was thinking
you could feel it for real.
A tactical standpoint, like, I was almost thinking, like, what's he going to have? Because I know, like, from a certain, like, when you... I don't mean to out, but like, you know, like a certain level of like, when you reach a certain level of like lyricism or whatever you want to call it, you can kind of see like what someone's potential is to a degree of how good they are, you know, based on like the past performances or the better performances. And I can even think to myself, if this guy comes even better than how he's come here, like how is he going to approach this clash? And I couldn't really find like a viable way where I thought he could come in and have a winning game plan, you know. So he didn't end up coming, and I thought, you know, he's safe face at least. He got bodied, but at least he wasn't part of the video, you know.
He's in the past, move on now.
So what did you,
this guy's time.
So exactly, talking about the future and the present, what did you both think of each other's last battles?
I've followed Zen for a while, man. Zen were battling before I even knew what battling were, and he's a local lad. We've crossed paths a few times. I'm not fully aware of Zen, you know what I mean? And when the Fire first ever come out and I seen he was on the same side of the card as me, I thought it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It was dreaming from then.
Please, but we're here today, man. It's going to be good, man. I'm confident.
And what did you think about his last clash?
It was good, man. Like I said, it was very tight, man. Very tight. And it was, I think Ceezar has just kept it more consistent, you know. The consistency is what really helped, I think. Like I said, Timeless, he had like big moments, but he also had like very small moments where he wasn't as clean. So, you know, they kind of like it was an interesting clash to score, man. It was definitely, but I think consistency was key in that clash. So Ceezar did well, you know. Today, obviously, very prepared, ready, good to go, feeling animalistic. Ready, man.
Let's get it.
Because you were saying from the first, when we first released the bracket, you were like semi-finals on Clash and Zen.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was confident with that. Obviously, taking nothing away from Pride or Timeless, but I believe in myself and I knew I could get that job done. Today, I'm being humble. I've been battling a couple of years now. I've never gone to a battle event and thought I could lose this one. It's the first time. I'm be real. Zen is the favourite, but if he is going to beat me today, he needs to be on his A game.
Is this your biggest battle you've had?
Yeah, man, without a doubt. Yeah, this is a big look for me.
Yeah. What about you, Zen? Is this your biggest battle you've had?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't take the piss, man. No, it's not about that. Listen, I'm going to be real with, man. It's one of these things coming in as favourites or anything, bro. I don't listen to any of that. I don't care about none of the ego shit, no nothing, bro. I do this because I enjoy it, and obviously I'm a competitive man. I love to clash, bro, and I love to win also, you understand? Like, I keep it as humble, and I'm a sportsman when it comes to this. But I do all the hard work, man. Talent is nothing without having the attitude, you get me? You have to do the hard work, otherwise they will cancel each other out, you know, and you will get beat by the lesser man on occasions or whatever, and that's something I'm not wanting to happen today. So if Ceezar beats me today, then he's going to deserve to win, you understand? He's going to have to take it to that round, because I am strapped, bro. I've come ready, prepared. I've not underestimated anybody. I've not underestimated anyone in the tournament, including LJ, who nobody knew about, who'd have smoked a lot of other man in the bracket, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So we're here today, ready?
Any final words about the Clash?
Nah, man, me and Zen are cool, man. We're local, we're northern lads, you know what I mean? There's no rivalry to an extent, it's just healthy competition, so yeah.
We're going to be a good clash, man. I'm looking forward to what he's got to say. Let's go. Ready?
Yo, we are here at Beat Fighter. It is Danny Jack's birthday. That's me, fam. If you're here, bro, make some fucking noise, people. Yeah. Yo, on my right hand side, from Dub Wide, the long-haired leg man. Make some noise for Zen. Let's go.
The Grandmaster White Man, aka the long-haired leg man, Zen inside. Big up everybody inside. We ready yet? Know what time it is. Let's go.
Alright, this is a Beat Fighter tournament semi-final. Second MC of the night. We're introducing his third battle here in the tournament. He's also been killing it so far. We got Ceezar. Everyone make some noise, please. We got Leeds versus Wakefield, Yorkshire versus Yorkshire. It's crazy. We flipped off camera. They wanted this battle first, and we also flipped again. And Ceezar chose that he wanted to go first. We got my man Kovu on the deck. Shouts out to him every time. Happy birthday, Danny Jack. Ceezar vs Zen, round number 1 on Ceezar, let's go.
Yo, he's off a dead estate where he used to beg his mates not to punch his head in every day or nick his pencil case. He started getting brave, now he's learning MMA. Get away, MMA, yeah, fucking featherweight. Yo, I'ma tell it straight. Come on! He's from a dead estate where he used to beg his mates not to punch his head in every day or nick his pencil case. He started getting brave, now he's learning MMA. Get away, MMA, yeah, fucking featherweight. Yo, I'ma tell it straight. I thought that Zen was gay, but he's always penning names. Heather Faye, Kelly Jade, he knows Emma Faith, Ellie Mae, Shelly Grace, Debbie's mate. That's what he says, but he ain't getting laid. I think that you and battle rap should go your separate ways, cause you've been battling for years, but you ain't getting paid. At least you look the part. Nowadays he's looking suave, looking hard. Catch him in the barbershop, getting braids. He looks like Masvidal. Yo, I'ma tell it straight. I thought that Zen was gay, but he's always penning names. Heather Faye, Kelly Jade, he knows Emma Faith, Ellie Mae, Shelly Grace, Debbie's mate. That's what he says, but he ain't getting laid. I think that you and battle rap should go your separate ways, cause you've been battling for years, but you ain't getting paid. At least he looks the part. Nowadays he's looking suave, looking hard. Catch him in the barbershop, getting braids. He looks like Masvidal if he was Jackie Brown. If he were hand-me-downs and have a fucking taxi round. Probably been past it now, you can even ask the crowd. You're just a battle rapper, battle leagues.
His brother's got a head like a minibus. Time to get serious and kill Ceezar like Maximus Decimus Meridius. And you're getting hideous, so I'm never really forced to have a saying, yeah man, like young Billy does. You must be sniffing off a party pack. You're older than an artifact. You want the head like something off a heart attack. Thinking that you're hardly fat, ran and had a heart attack. The last time this brother got arrested, it was cardiac. You better tell him breathe, twist you and me. Last month he tried to bribe twisted pennies with weed, but then he sobered up and sold the mud. I find it ironic how you beat time, but now the brother's study looking old as fuck. Your belly's swollen up with loads of stuff. You ain't got a neck, why the fuck's your head connected to your shoulder cuff? Is what I'd like to know. No cheap reloads, this brother's got a head like a minibus. Time to get serious and kill Ceezar like Maximus Decimus Meridius. And you're getting hideous, so I'm never really forced to have a saying, yeah man, like young Billy does. You must be sniffing up a pie pack, older than an artifact, with all the heads like something off a Mars attack. Thinking that you're hardly fat, ran and had a heart attack. The last time this brother got arrested, it was cardiac. You better tell him breathe, Chris, you a neek. Last month, you tried to buy twisted pennies with weed, but then he sobered up and sold the bud. I find it ironic how you beat time. Now the brother's study looking old as fuck. Your belly's swollen up with loads of stuff. You ain't got a neck, why the fuck's your head connected to your shoulder cuff? Is what I'd like to know, so I can try and find your neck and tie the rope. And I've been seeing colours like kaleidoscope.
I'm the one they've come to watch, always back the underdog. Rub your watch, thought you was winning this clash, you must be lost. Can catch him working down in his local curry pot. Only time his cooking's on his dinner when he's running rock. This my girl, at least I've got one, and we're fucking lost. You in your mother's house, wanking up into your crispy socks. Rubber, you should stop, I've already took this walk. Look, you've lost, his money's mine, get back to sucking cock. He's made off notes, swallows truckloads. Don't know if he gets bombed, but he can definitely touch toes. Fucking mom jokes, your mom's just some bloke that likes dicks, different shapes and sizes, she loves jokes. All you tongues flows, allowing you fun those. Been doing back acts since 2000 and fuck knows. You're getting spun, bro, if you did it you should know. You just gotta turn up and I'll put on a good show.
I said, Ceezar, here's a question that I never asked before. Why the fuck do you keep on rapping in that stupid accent for? Hold it like an astronaut. Never asked before, why the fuck do you keep on rapping in that stupid accent for? Helmet like an astronaut, and this brother's fat and short, going back and forth between a salad or a Labrador. The way you rap and talk switches often. He's from Wakefield, but Chris Thompson raps like he's in Compton. With that weird feel, trying to grab a meal deal. Swagger like Ian Beale, rapping like he's be real. So it's strange to me, I mean, he's the type who loves England but boos every time he sees him take the knee. And he gave me Hey, here's a question that I never asked before. Why the fuck do you keep on rapping in that stupid accent for? Helmet like an astronaut, and this brother's fat and short, going back and forth between a salad or a Labrador. The way you rap and talk switches often. He's from Wakefield, but Chris Thompson raps like he's in Compton. With that weird feel, trying to grab a meal deal. Swagger like Ian Beale, rapping like he's be real. So it's strange to me, I mean, he's the type who loves England but boos every time he sees him take the knee. And he gave me a lift, got a man from A to B, but now I'm giving you a lift to take you to the major league. Like it was baseball, catch him at the cake stall. Cokehead, see him hitting bags like it was Jake's hole. And now it's in his face, used to have a slimmer waist. These days I bet the guy intimidates the dinner place.
Yo, he did a mixtape called 9 Iron. See you don't swing, white lion. Short, but in a clash I'm quite giant. Beat me a lot of MCs died trying. I'll give you that, you can clash. Nobody swings your tracks, it's a fact. All of your music's wacky, not about that life's it's an act. The last 2 rounds, no friends backed ya, cause you ain't got no friends, have ya? Ceezar, cause I roll in your Mazda. Yeah, sit quiet in the back, you wanker. Yeah, I brought them down London, and now my car stinks like onion. Only charging 20 in petrol. Next time I'm a charging.
Are you ready for the round 2 body bag? Let's come get one. This brother looks like press 1 steps on. These MCs are a shelter. Listen, let's come get one. This brother looks like press 1 steps on. These MCs are my sheldon. Actually scrap that cause he looks like Lee Nelson. Timeless to get your girlfriend to haunt them. Then I think bring it back peace like Cheltenham. So we both gave it a Big Bang Theory, but I ain't never been then a dog Sheldon. Sheldon, locked and unloading, £1,000 coffee up like COVID. Ceezar's built like a blowfish, and he don't brush so his teeth look a bit like glow sticks. And he gave me a lift, I should have took trips in the coaches. Different approaches, Ceezar was sat there eating a pasty. All wind filling roll up with the roaches.
Yo, shut your mouth, you lanky streak, I'll snap your beak. You don't wanna clash with Ceezar, back your beef, stand round when you chat to me. Yo. Yeah. Shut your mouth, you lanky streak, I'll snap your beak. You don't wanna clash with Ceezar, back your beef, stand round when you chat to me. Prancing round like you're on a fucking dance machine. I don't care what the doctor says, it's not sick. You look like a knob on stage, thought you was winning this, but not today. I'm hungry as fuck and I got a lot to say. Come to take heads, I ain't come to play. I lock my punchlines and I cock and aim. This time it's an L that you've got to take. Real, recognise real, spot the fakes. Believe me, you're not testing Ceezar. I've worked with the best in Leeds, so I worked with Zen. Why? Cause I'm not desperate.
Said he had about 4 main course and an appetizer. Fat British should have got an appetizer. fire. Now he's trying to send to the deadliest men cause he looks like a B-Tech Danny Dyer. Strategizer, another man I'd like to do a £5 once if you get a fiver. Your girlfriend said about 14 kids, them off and he's wider than a paraglider. Fire, why is your head back flat like a tire? Head so big your neck had to retire. Spent them money, done a track with dialect. Should have saved that and done a plan for your diet. He ain't even got a neck so he wouldn't feel threatened if he's in a vampire. Thinking you're safe cause you come from Yorkshire. Now I'm gonna send a man back to the Shire.
Round 3, come on. Look, who the fuck's that I want in a little art now? You got flows but you don't spit hard bars. Don't share backs with Zen, why? Cause he got a nose like an hard bark. Got no bite, just bark. Look, I'll turn up to your Mars yard. If I say something you don't like, we can go outside to the car park. About rowdy with Zen, one left, I'll have the ref count into 10. I'm sick of bringing this clown to events. Third round, why's nobody found him a friend? Lorna, you ain't about in the ends, it was over. Soon as this round commenced, I only entered Beat Fighter to show these MCs I'm a man to them. It's not about pounds or pence. If I win, I'll give my 1,000 to Zen. Cause Zen still lives with his mom and that broke bitch is down on the rent. On the phone to the council again. Does she know it's £50 you spend? When she finds out that you paid to cash me Zen, you're getting grounded again.
You're a white whenever you mixed up like a cocktail. Pissed off cause your mum can't cook oxtail. He's on bail from Sports Direct cause he got caught stealing it on sale. And a Yo, you're a white whenever you mixed up like a cocktail. Pissed off cause your mum can't cook oxtail. He's on bail from Sports Direct cause he got caught stealing it on sale. And a Reebok, you got a neck like an Ewok and you got a head like a breeze block. Already looks like he comes from Turkey. About time that you went back for the teeth job. T-folk, you got a head like a speed bump and you got a neck like a tree trunk. Breath like a B-cup, getting deep pressed in your B-cup. Chuck your wins and then get beat up. Tryna tell man you're on a big man thing, you better calm down. You're about 5'3", bruv. Them on the shot like features, shot like peaches. Them on the shot like a weed bull Ceezars. Not gonna harm me, cause your mum's white but she can't cook chili con carne. Them on the living off Charlie. And again, you're a white when you mixed up like a cocktail. Pissed off cause your mum can't cook oxtail. He's on bail from Sports Direct cause he got caught stealing it on sale. And a Reebok, you got a neck like an Ewok and you got a head like a breeze block. Already looks like you come from Turkey. About time that you went back for the teeth job. T-folk, you got a head like a speed bump and you got a neck like a tree trunk. Breath like a B-cup, getting deep pressed in your B-cup. Chuck your wins and then get beat up. Tryna tell man he's on a big man thing, you better calm down. You're about 5'3", bruv. Them on a shot like features, shot like peaches. Them on a shot like a weed bull Ceezars. Not gonna harm me, cause your mum's white but she can't cook chili con carne. Them man are living off Charlie, liquor and biscuits, trying to keep Snickers in business. Too big for the Fitbits, one of them fit kids living off chips with the fish sticks. Don't get it twisted, never been gifted, and your whole neck went missing like kids did.
If I let fish score, then he's big blows into your big nose like Klitschko. Cornrows looking like he's pro, Def Jam, I'll dash him out the window. You got dialect, your alarm clock, Beat Soldier is your ringtone. This tournament is Beat Fighter, but you're not fighting when you weigh 6 stone, acting Jamaican. But we know that you're actually Asian. His house is like a family occasion. Auntie and uncle's trapped in a basement. Asian, come on. If I let fish score, then it's big blows into your big nose like Klitschko. Cornrows looking like he's pro, Def Jam, I'll dash him out the window. You got dialect, your alarm clock, Beat Soldier is your ringtone. This tournament is Beat Fighter, but you're not fighting cause you weigh 6 stone, acting Jamaican. But we know that you're actually Asian. His house is like a family occasion. Auntie and uncle's trapped in a basement. Asian, but he loves bacon. Down at the station, giving up statements. Easy win, sadly mistaken. Ceezar on beats and standing ovation. Faris, what are you thinking? You need to respect your religion. This lad goes to prayer on a Friday. Come Saturday, he's sniffing and drinking. I'm the underdog, he's sinking. You've been a favourite from the beginning. I've got nothing to lose, that's right. If I lose tonight, I'm still winning.
I said Ceezar reminds me of one of them Cray twins. Not the straight one, the one that does gay things. It's ironic that he ain't got a brush, but his shit mouth see more colours than paintings. Don't chase from the feds, making a fence. The fat cunt stuck on the railings. Thinking you're culture and better than say things. Them are not all like the battle of Hastings War. And that's what I'm here for. Got a head like a meteor, said it before. Seashells on the seashore. But seashells see well, here the same shore. We got bars with the energy force. Can't give a fuck about our enemies' corpse and the Hennessy pause. If you hear, send them to the heavenly doors. Here we go again, see to the end again, show them again. I said Ceezar reminds me of one of them Cray twins. Not the straight one, the one that does gay things. It's ironic that he ain't got a brush. His shit mouth see more colours than paintings. Don't chase from the feds, try making a fence. And the fat cunt stop on the railings. Thinking you're culture and battle and say things. Them are not all like the battle of Hastings War. And that's what I'm here for. Got a head like a meteor, said it before. Seashells on the seashore. But what seashells eat well, see the same shore. You got bars with the energy source. Can't give a fuck about our enemies' corpse when the Hennessy pause. If you hear, send him to the heavenly doors. Cause Zen's got skills, so I show them. Light up a man's wing like Phil Foden. You're a no one, got no kids, you're all. and his soul's just left his body. Yo, I said Ceezar reminds me of one of them grey twins, not the straight one, the one that does gay things. It's ironic that he ain't got a brush, but his shit mouth see more colours than paintings. Don't chase on the beds, try making a fence. Fat cunt stuck on the railings, thinking you call China battle and skatings. Them are not all like the battle of Hastings War, and that's what I'm here for. Got a head like a meteor, said it before. Seashells on the seashore, but we'll seashells eat well in the deep shore. You got bars for the energy force, couldn't give a fuck about our enemy's force. From the pause, if you hear step into the heavenly doors. Pause, Zen's got skills, so I showed him. Light up a man's wing like Joe Foden. You're a no one, got 2 kids, you're an old one, and you've been spitting since old one. Don't put trust in your be my Ceezar. I had a heart full of tricks like Trojan. Go to the KFC, guarantee you will see him on the wings like Kingsley Coleman.
Yeah, make some fucking noise, gosh, go.
Let's go.
West Yorkshire, don't flop all fucking bit.
That was fire. Oh, that was fucking no weak rounds in that. We had Zen, we had Ceezar. Make some noise, people, please.
It was real, man. It was on site. I could feel the energy. I knew you was in my face. It was the best clash I've had. I'm gassed.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy I could share that with my boys. He's a good lad, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, fucking hell.
I'm going to learn from that. I'm going to learn from that's a good experience to produce that. I'm happy.
You don't lose if you learn, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you want to get better by going against the big dogs, and that's what it is.
But I think, listen, it was a very good clash, a compared clash. I knew it would be. I knew he was going to come good. I knew he wanted to win as well. It wasn't like he was just going to like be defeated before we've even fucking like got on stage or whatever. But like it was really good. He had some good angles. I think he did some good stuff. He did some like things where like the flows, man, like bro, throwing me off. I think, bro, because you said before you was gonna like try and like take approaches on different shit in it. But then I was like, I heard that flow you did in the second round, third round or something. I was like that. And then the aardvark line as well.
Obviously, bro, it's hard to write for you, and you get me, like, everything you do is pretty flawless. There's not really much cracks in your material, so it was hard to write for you. But I spat 6 verses. I'm happy with how the battle did. I'm looking forward to watching it back, but I feel like it went good.
What did you feel about each other's bars then?
It's sick, man. Sick. Obviously, when you're in the moment, you counting the drop, you're waiting for the drop. It's hard to take in everything. Some of his punchlines were sick, but I'm going to watch it back and I'll get a more.
He had some good moments, man. He had some good moments.
Who would you both say won?
First, I'd like to think I edged the first round. Round 2 and 3, Zen was on fire, man. I think I held my own. All I wanted to do is come today and just hold my own. I didn't want to get shown up, made look a dickhead, and I didn't do that.
Happy with the performance, man. I came ready prepared. I did the hard work for this though, you lot, man. It's not like I just write the bars and I just think, yeah, I'm going to come smack, man. I did the hard work, I prepared, I ripped hard. I give him his respect, you get me? And before the clash I did say, bro, I prepared for the best version of you, bro. I didn't give you I didn't underestimate no one, man.
This was a big opportunity for me to clash Zen. Zen's my boy, he's from my local ends. It was a sick clash. Even if this is the end of the road, big up Dot Flop, sick opportunity, and I learned from this shit, man. It was big.
Listen, big respect.
Yo, Bills are Don't Flop Beat Fighter Tournament semi-finals. I just watched Zen vs Ceezar. It was a sick battle. I was looking forward to this one because both of these have been killing it the whole way through. Straight into it, round 1, I gave to Zen. Ceezar had the MMA, the Masvidal, taxi round, featherweight, that sort of shit. MMA, featherweight, that was good. I like that. That connected. Zen had the Maximus Merilia scheme. I like that. The cardiac, last time he got arrested, it was cardiac. That was sick as well. No neck, I think that was round 1 as well. I gave round 1 to Zen. He just connected a bit more. Ceezar was sick, but Zen was just a little bit better. Round 2, Ceezar came with that flow, which got the crowd going. It works, it's good. Bit outplayed with Zen, but it works, so shouts to Ceezar on that. That one was good. Zen came back. I wrote down here, I just said, flows too much for Zen, so I gave round 2 to Zen as well. He had some sick bars in that, the press 1, steps on, I wrote that down. Couple other bits, but Zen was just connecting, hitting a little bit harder. So round 2 to Zen. Round 3 was the on sale, Lonsdale, Zen. I think Ceezar dropped the house looks like a family reunion or family occasion or something, but that was sick. Yeah, it was hard. It was kind of a 3-0, but also a 2-1 because Ceezar was good and it's hard to not give him anything, but Zen definitely took this one. Zen to the final. Wow.
Yeah, Zen versus Ceezar. This one was sick. It weren't like the Hulk one. It was more. This was more
They both really came to win. Like, this could have been the final, really. They were both going at it. I think Zen just out-rapped Ceezar on the first round, like a lot. He was just going. He was more confident. Stage presence, bars, delivery, everything was just clean. Then the second round, Ceezar came back. He was saying stuff. Sorry. He was saying a lot of stuff. But then again, everything that Ceezar said, Zen had like more bars for it. So even to be fair, Zen got all 3 rounds, but Ceezar wasn't swag. If that makes sense, obviously that makes sense. Like he had bars the whole way through, but Zen was just sharper, way sharper in every aspect. So I'll give it to Zen.
Don't flop, beat fighter, man. We almost down to the final 4 right now. Yeah, man. Shouts to everybody that went this far in the tournament, man. Kudos to everybody. Everybody's performance has been stepped up. So this is the elite right here. Shouts to the final 4. But right here we have Zen versus Ceezar, man. Zen versus Ceezar. Great battle once again, man. Y'all not making it easy. I said that last round. That even stands more true right now. But Ceezar, man, Ceezar was very on point, man. I think Ceezar was more deliberate with his delivery, more methodical. But I think all in all, Zen got that. Highly contested. Like I said, y'all did not make it easy. I thought, first of all, Zen was just mad disrespectful off top, man. He was just, even though Ceezar shut it off with the MMA featherweight like that. That was the first haymaker of the fight. But I think Zen just kept up on, and his performance was very, very clean, man. So I'm gonna give it to Zen. You feel me? And salute to both, man. Ceezar, he was fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just one fat man's opinion. Beat fighter.
Yes, Twisted Pennies, Teeps. Shout out everybody watching this right now. I hope you have a good Saturday. Well, it's Saturday when I'm recording it, but whenever you're watching it, whatever day that is. Yeah, I just watched Zen and Ceezar. That was a sick clash. I like how it was a little Northern man versus Northern man thing, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I think Zen just stepped into that shit like a fucking samurai. Just put some deadly cuts on, man. Ceezar had some sick shit. He definitely came prepared. I like the shit that he did in the first round where he was dropping the girls' names. It kind of reminded me of that DMX song. There was Toya, Letitia, and all of that shit. So it was cool like that. I think Ceezar's third round was his strongest round. Could see that he came. He knew that. I think he knew what it was, but he still came with some fire. Zen obviously is just Zen at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realise that I was being bribed. I just thought I was being given a zoot last time. But I guess all is fair in love and war. Yeah, man. Zen had some fucking sick bars. Fucking head like a speed bump, neck like a tree trunk. That's caught me off guard and made me laugh. The Cray Twins one was funny, especially like the third time it got dropped and everybody just sang along with it. It was kind of jokes. Last time he was arrested was Cardiac. That was fire. Yeah, man. I think it was just one of them ones, man. Zen just came with a sharper sword, and yeah, made some deeper cuts. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like Zen's probably the fucking chosen one for this thing. Anyway, I don't know what's gonna happen. Actually, the next round will be pretty sick. But yeah, I'll vote for Zen. Peace.
Okay, myself again, back. Man like Gemini, judging Zen versus Ceezar. I can't lie, yeah. Ceezar, you impressed me like a motherfucker, bro. Like, I give you so much kudos. You stood against one of the greatest on mic clashes we have ever seen in this country. Like, that being said, this sounds so left. I shouldn't have started this like this. I give this battle 2-1 to Zen. But literally taking nothing away from Ceezar. Like, bro, you impressed me so much. I want to see more of you. Zen is literally one of the hardest people in this country to go against on this. Zen has mastered his style. I tell him this to his face. I tell her this. He knows exactly what he's doing. His level of seasonedness is probably too much for most men in this country. And that's just me being honest. I gave Ceezar the first round. I love your content, bro. I love the way you were just attacking it. I feel like you had more in that first than Zen. I felt like Zen's clarity, for some reason, in his first, on that mic, it wasn't coming across as strong as it was with Ceezar. Ceezar was just, he was doing his thing. Grime round, bro, the first grime round, that shit was close. I thought that was a close round. I gave it to Zen on just little things like clarity, just even a Danny Dyer paraglider, Fanny Wack, bro. That shit's crazy. Like, just Zen's ability to know what to say. Zen has that down to a T. He knows the places to hit, and that just comes with doing it as many times as he has and putting in that hard work. Third round, I feel like he edged it out. I just feel like he had too much in that third round. I feel like Ceezar got the first round slightly, just not clearly, but I gave it to him. Like, yeah, cool, you got that. Second round, I thought was close. I gave that to Zen. Third round, I feel like Zen closed out. Ceezar, my brother, please keep battling. I want to see you do more on beats. I want to see you do more acapellas. But I'm giving it to the Grandmaster Mac, man, on the long hair.